Waymeyer.
Good evening. Thanks, Emily. I'm Bobby Waymeyer from AED123. We provide public access AEDs to cities and counties across the state and are excited to be here with you this evening. We're honored to sponsor the conference and this happy hour. We always love the opportunity to connect with our customers, and many of the cities and counties that we serve are represented here this evening. We thank the Sladeks for putting this great event on as well. We appreciate our booth placement, which, to echo Emily's note, is by a bar, and feel free to walk down here and buy yourself a beverage if you don't have one in hand yet. There's a great bartender here for that. I have the floor for just a few minutes. I encourage you to tune in, but also continue to enjoy your beverages and cheese trays. 5 years ago, my dad had sudden cardiac arrest, and we were very lucky that there was an AED available at the hotel restaurant where we were having dinner, and we used it and it worked, and Dad was fine that evening. I realized after that there were not enough AEDs around the state, and also that a lot of businesses and organizations like cities that had AEDs did not do the best job maintaining those devices. As we go around the state, we often see dead batteries, expired pads, etc. So we started a company, AED123. We have a sales team full of folks like May Nixon, who's here this evening, who's been with us for 3 years. They go around the state, they knock on doors, they try to convince more businesses to get AEDs, and they also work with cities and counties that have AEDs already to help them ensure that those devices are compliant and always ready for use. We serve fitness centers, office buildings, hotels. We do all of Omni's hotels nationwide. We do churches, industrial facilities. We're happy to see Sid and Martin here this evening. We actually do all of their facilities across the state. We do entertainment venues like the San Antonio Zoo and the Fort Worth Zoo. Colleges and universities. We do not yet do any A&M system colleges. We are working on that. We do the UT system, some of their facilities, and Baylor and some other great institutions. We do schools like the San Antonio Independent School District, and most importantly, tonight we do cities and counties. And you can see a list of the logos of the many great cities and counties that we service here by our booth, and hope to add to that list. And would love you to help us by recommending to us who we should be reaching out to in the cities and counties that you service so that we can help them to ensure their AEDs are always ready for use. Our objective is that a much higher percentage of the time when the EMS shows up, that an AED has been available and already used on the patient, so they have a much higher likelihood of making it through a cardiac arrest incident. When we take on a new customer, we have a very comprehensive process. We put barcodes on the AEDs and on the AED cabinets. Our technicians come around to their vans every month. They check the devices. They ensure they're compliant. We deliver reporting to our customers that shows that every device is checked every month. We service any FDA approved AED device. So that's the FibTech, that's Zoll, that's Stryker across the aisle from us here. Our favorite partner, truly, we do deploy more Stryker AEDs. We love the CR2 AED as the device that we lead with than any other device. We also do Philips devices, of course. We make AEDs easy. Our objective is to enable the fire department or the city manager, whoever historically has managed these devices, to sleep well at night, knowing that everything is checked, everything is compliant, everything's ready for use. One other note before I let you guys get back to socializing. There's a new law, and I think most of you are aware of it, but some may not be, and certainly I think across the state there's not enough awareness of Senate Bill 199, which was enacted on September 1st, which makes AEDs much easier for businesses to have and use. So there used to be a training requirement where, as a prerequisite, before you were allowed to have an AED at your facility, you had to train every single person there, and the lawyers said it's too much liability, and we fixed it. Now there's absolutely no liability. There's total civil liability immunity for any business that has an AED, any city that has an AED. Everyone's got full immunity. There's also no training requirement. Training is still a best practice, but it's not a prerequisite. There's also a requirement in that law that you check the AED every month, which has always been a best practice, but now it's codified in the law. So we hope that this law enables more AED adoption. We hope that our technicians and our salespeople enable more AED adoption, and we would welcome your support reaching out to folks in your communities so that we can get more AEDs into this state and hopefully save more lives. Appreciate your time this evening. If you have time, please come by our booth. We've got flyers on our service offerings that you can pick up. We'd love to tell you more about what we do. We'd love to serve you guys around the state at some point in the near future. Thank you.
Thank you.